Hey, it's Tina Forsyth here. So you come up with a new program, you come up with a new idea, you come up with a new project or a new training or a new event or something that you're really excited about. And you pour your heart and soul into creating this thing, and you create an amazing launch and all kinds of promotional materials, and you get sales pages and copywriting and graphics and maybe videos, and you're going to do teleseminars and live streams, etc. And then you put it out there and it fizzles. You don't really get the response that you wanted, right? Or that you thought you were going to get. It's not a home run right out of the gate. And so you're sitting there wondering, oh no, maybe this isn't what I thought it would be. Maybe this isn't really that great. Or what did I do wrong? Or what did my team do wrong? Or what did I miss? Or it can end up being a really ick situation. And what I want to bring to the table here today for you is not some kind of magical strategy that's going to help you get a home run right out of the gate, because I don't believe that's the reality of how business works. And when we put this expectation on ourselves, when we put this expectation on our launches, when we put this expectation on, say, our team members or the people around us that are assisting us and helping us, in some ways we're actually setting ourselves up for failure, for disappointment. Because the first time out of the gate, quite often, with any new program, any new project, any new idea that you have, that you're bringing to the table, it is actually more of an experimental stage. It's actually more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a beta stage, a testing stage, a market research stage. The reality is you don't actually know what's going to work until you start to bring it out there. And in my experience, there's magic in the power of three. Any programs that we've done over the years, first time we've offered it was really a big learning. It was like, oh, look what worked. Look what didn't work. Look what connected. Look what didn't connect. We thought this aspect would be really cool, or it just didn't connect in the right way, or people didn't really want this. They wanted more of that. That very first time we've ever offered anything has been a huge learning experience. The second time, you get to kind of take it up a notch, right? Build on it a little more. And then by the third time, it can be whatever it's meant to be. By the third time is usually the charm, when you're looking at launching and bringing new programs and projects and such to life. So if you're in the space where you're playing with something new, I just invite you to bring a little bit of lightness to this. I invite you to maybe consider and possibly adjust what your expectations may be. Now, I am all for setting big goals, don't get me wrong. I'm all for being purposeful. I'm all for reaching as far as you can and bringing as much as you can to the table. And at the same time, if you're bringing something brand new to the table, you don't even know yet what's going to work or not. And if you don't know yet what's going to work, what's going to land, what's going to click, what's not going to click, to set these really high expectations on top of that could be setting you up for that failure, for that ick moment. One of my great friends, of course, Andrea Lee, talks a lot about proving your business model and experimenting and getting out there and trying, and then coming out in a big way. A friend of mine, Kim DeYoung, she teaches the women's launch playbook. And one of the launches models that she teaches in there, which I think is so brilliant, is just do a pilot launch. The first time you bring something out there is not the time to be doing the whole 3-video, bring that to the table series. It's not the time to go in a big to-do with all new graphics and all kinds of crazy things and all of that. There's actually a much lighter way to approach this that will give you some amazing feedback and some amazing connections and some amazing stuff, so that next time around you can take it up a notch and so on. And so this was really timely for me, because I'm bringing some new stuff out in the next little while here. And it was actually last week I was feeling buried. I was feeling like, we got to do this and we got to do that, and it was starting to feel really heavy, and quite honestly it was starting to feel a little bit bleh to me. A project that I'm really excited about started to feel a little blah, and I realized, it was like, wait a minute, I'm putting like this giant expectation on this here, when in reality, it's just an experiment. We're just testing it out. We're just connecting. We're just communicating. We're just getting to play this game together to see what works and what doesn't work. And so, food for thought here today. Until next time, it's Tina Forsyth. Take care. Bye now.